Former Married at First Sight bride Domenica Calarco copped flack for supporting this year's controversial MAFS star Jack Dunkley. Domenica Calarco has shared a worrying message on Instagram after copping backlash for supporting this year's controversial MAFS star Jack Dunkley. Domenica and former MAFS bride Ella Ding had recently invited Jack and his on-screen wife Tori Adams on their podcast Sit With Us. And on the episode they defended his actions on the show, even excusing his comment for co-star Jonathan McCullough to muzzle his wife Lauren Dunn during a dinner party. The backlash was brutal from both listeners and social media users, but Domenica and Ella doubled down on their stance in the days that followed, while also arguing that Jack and Tori's episode numbers were their highest so far. However, after being called out by the likes of media personality and FBoy Island Australia host Abbie Chatfield, who expressed her disappointment in the duo for victim-blaming Lauren and upholding misogyny, Domenica says her mental health has taken a hit and she now needs to take a breather. Over the last month, I have been struggling with some deep issues that have left me emotionally, physically, and psychologically drained, she wrote in a message posted to Instagram stories on Sunday. In her post, Domenica, who appeared in Season 9 of MAFS in 2022, along with Ella, said she has suffered from mental health issues for more than a decade, and the past month has been triggering. As someone who has dealt with mental illness for 15 years, I have come to the realization that I need to put my health, both physically and mentally, as the #1 priority and have decided to enter a mental health retreat, she concluded. Her concerning post comes days after she also revealed she was suffering from extreme anxiety and has not wanted to leave her house as a result. It's scary that this stress, this anxiety, this pressure, this feeling of failure, and this feeling of I'm not good enough, and this feeling of I've effed up, is manifesting itself in this way of wanting to do that to myself, wanting to run away, being really scared, she said in a TikTok video, adding that her self-esteem was literally at an all-time low. I just wanted to make this little video. I'm not doing it for effing sympathy at all, because that's not what I'm after here. I'm just putting this out there to say I am human. I'm human. Domenica and Ella have since apologized in a new Sit With Us podcast titled A Time to Reflect, Learn and Grow. In the 34-minute episode, they discussed the fallout, saying that yes, they stumbled for taking Jack's side, but they are not traitors to feminism, as Abbie had called them. I personally think if you are a Sit With Us listener and you've been a loyal listener for 2 years, if you genuinely think that we support domestic violence and support misogyny, I think it's very silly, Domenica said. We're not doubling down here. Yes, we may have stumbled, but we strongly push back on the horrendous comments that we are anti-feminist and perpetuating domestic violence in this country. Domenica went on to say that for making people feel uncomfortable and for triggering them by having Jack on, I apologize. Thousands of hateful comments have claimed that we aren't real feminists, and in the same breath they've admitted they've never engaged in our content, she added. Saying that we support domestic violence is disgusting.